Teacher, could I talk to you for a minute about Maggie? Of course, what's going on? Well, I know that you were working really closely with Grandma when they got lice a few weeks back. Yeah, I was checking their heads regularly. They've been clean for 2 or 3 weeks now. Well, you might need to start checking them again. What happened? Well, Mom recently found out that Dad is back on the road and she does not get along with Grandma, apparently. That's not good. Yeah, so because Dad is on the road, she has managed to get custody of the girls again. Okay. And Grandma is telling us that Mom's house was definitely the source of the lice, and she also has a boyfriend. Okay. We don't know this boyfriend. Mom swears that they are both completely clean, but there have been incidents in the past. Great. So please just keep a very close eye on Maggie and let us know if there are any red flags whatsoever. Absolutely, I will. Hey, did you hear what happened last night? Happened with what? Apparently something to do with your hotline last night. Oh my god, no. What happened? Well, I live 3 houses down from the Tricks. And the kids are fine. Oh, thank God, you scared me. It's Mom who wasn't okay. God damn it, what happened? Apparently her boyfriend got into drugs recently and soon after became really, really abusive. Abusive to who? Just to her, but the kids were witnessing it. And Teresa is a talker. Yeah, so CPS showed up along with the cops when Mom got home and Teresa told them everything. So there was no butcher knife incident. There was. He tried to kill Mom. Oh my god. And she's called the cops before and they didn't help her. So the only way for her to get real intervention was to get CPS involved. Yep, I think it saved them all. I hate this world sometimes. No hugging. I do not like to be touched. But you work with kids. Yes, you are correct. How do you work with special needs kids without ever touching them? They need help with things like their pencil grip. Yes, and it is easier for me to work with kids with special needs because we all understand each other. What? I communicate with my students every year what my boundaries and my needs are, and then they are comfortable communicating with me what their needs and boundaries are, and when they have an unmet need, we can work together to meet that need in a way that is acceptable for all parties involved. Why is this hard for you to understand? I guess it's not. I just never thought of it in that way before. Okay, I have paperwork to do. Anything you want me to work on before the kids arrive? Yes, my lesson plans for the month are on the table over there. You can start preparing the sensory bins and the stations. Okay, no problem. What? What happened? Amy had a knife in her pocket, so I took it from her to turn it in. That's not true, and you know it. It was on the ground, and you were shaking it at me. Liar, you just don't want to get in trouble. No, Both of you stop. Obviously, we can't have weapons on campus, so it's getting taken to the office right now. I don't think Amy should take it. She's dangerous. I don't want anything to do with it. You and I are walking it in together. Let's go. Good. I'll just have to make sure Amy gets in trouble for what she did. You and Amy will both write statements, and the principals will deal with it after that. Whatever. Okay, we have a knife to turn in from the playground. Put it on the desk. It was Amy's, I swear. I took it from her. Enough. I also need 2 statement forms so he and Amy can fill out their statements about what happened. Where's Amy? She's still outside. I didn't think that they should come in together, but I will send her to make her statement now. Okay. Amy, I need you to go to the office and make a statement. You know I didn't do this. All right, everyone. You guys have a good day. Car riders, come on with me. Maggie, come on. You're a car rider. Grandma told me she's coming after school to talk to you. Oh, I see. Well, why don't you come with me now so you're not all by yourself? And then when Grandma gets here, you can go with her. Okay. All right. Now, while we wait for Grandma, why don't you... Grandma! Hi, baby girl. Why don't you go play it? I'm going to talk to your teacher, okay? Okay, Grandma. Hi. Maggie said you wanted to talk to me. Yes, ma'am. Wanted to see if my little Maggie had told you anything about what's been going on. Yeah, she did tell me a little bit about what happened. I just cannot believe that the state took them from the one house that was protecting them. You were doing everything that you could for them. Yep, I sure did. I made sure those babies knew the correct words for every single body part on a man and a woman, and I told them if any grown-up ever told them to never say a word or threatened them for talking about hurting them, that was when they had to speak up the most. Did you? Sure did. I might be old, but I am not stupid. I knew what that crackhead mother of theirs was capable of, and Lord only knows what kind of men she has traipsing through her home. I knew that they could get hurt if they went there, but now it was only once. Because Maggie fought and talked. She knew to fight, she knew to come to my house, and she knew that no good adult will ever tell a child to keep quiet when they're hurting. Now, those two are in jail. Both of them. That boyfriend might have done the hurting, but that mom was in the house and she knew what was going on. Now they're both gonna rot for it. Am I allowed to say I'm glad for that? Lord knows I am, honey. I might only have temporary custody, but that's because it's their father who's on the road. When he comes back from his trips, he'll have the girls, and anytime he needs to go, they're gonna live with me, and that is documented with the courts. Oh, thank God. That woman hasn't seen her official day in court yet, but on that day, she will have her parental rights stripped from her. Okay. And for as long as these two baby girls need it, they will be getting as much therapy as they need to heal from this and move on in their lives. I am so glad they have you. Till the day I die. Maybe by then their father will get a steady job where he doesn't have to travel. Fingers crossed on that one. You bet. Come on, Maggie. Let's go home. Home. Okay, Grandma, let's go. Bye, Maggie. Good morning, everybody. Hey, how'd the audition go? Good, come on in. And Tabitha, are you okay? I'm fine. Oh, I know you better than that. You most certainly are not okay. What's going on? I have to say goodbye. Goodbye? What do you mean goodbye? I'm not coming back. Not coming back after today. Well, that's really sudden. Are you moving? Well, no, yeah, I'm gonna be living in a different house, but I'm not moving away or anything. I'm confused. If you're not moving away, then why are you saying goodbye? Because my parents... I don't think my parents want me anymore. Tabitha, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm a little lost. What do you mean your parents don't want you anymore? I'm getting married. What? I'm getting married. You're 14 years old. Yeah, I know. My parents found a man for me and... Man? I'm sorry. How old is the person that you're marrying? He's 32. Why are you marrying a 32-year-old man? Tabitha, you're a little girl. I don't want to marry him. Okay, then don't. I don't have any choice. I'm not old enough to make decisions for myself, and my parents can sign the permission forms. And they think I should be excited because he's so excited. Excited. Yep. That's what he told my parents at the dinner. He's excited to deflower me and take away all my tears. I want you to come inside my classroom. I'm gonna find somebody to stand in. I'm gonna make phone calls. We can't let this happen, Tabitha. My parents said that there's nothing anybody can do. They're giving me to him. No. There cannot be people like that. There cannot be people. come in and sit down. The heck with class today. I have phone calls to make. Maybe I can find somebody to cover the class, but I'm fighting for you today. That is my job today, is to fight for you, Tabitha. Okay. But it's not gonna work. It has to. Hey, can you watch my class? What? Hey, baby, what you doing? Oh, hey, Mom. I'm reading this email that we got about these new student handbook policies. They can't do this. What are they doing? All students must use lockers. That's weird. Students will not be permitted to carry backpacks or more than one textbook at any point. Your school has 5 buildings. What if you have 2 classes in a row in the same... Oh, it gets better, Mom, because not only all of this, but they are not extending passing periods or dismissal times, and students will be responsible for getting their belongings and getting to their dismissal location promptly. Are they serious? Yeah, apparently so. Okay, how long are your passing periods? 4 minutes? And what's the furthest distance you would have to walk from one building to another? Oh, see, that's the best part. We already have this information because last year when they were redoing the track, our cross-country team was using the campus grounds for their runs. So from one end of the campus to the other, it is just under 1/4 mile. And that's just the distance on the ground. That doesn't include hallways or stairwells or... Nope. Door to door, just under 1/4 mile. And how long do you have at dismissal? 5 minutes. So what you're telling me is that they are theoretically expecting students to go at least 1/4 mile from their last class to their locker and the same distance back to the buses, or they get left behind? Uh-huh. Well, that's not okay. You'll have to practically sprint across the grounds, and in the wintertime, you'll slip and break your leg. Yeah, Trish actually texted me and told me to check my email. I guess her mom is part of a parent group on Facebook. She said there's this whole feud going on between the parents and admin, and they're not budging. That's crazy. Well, apparently, according to the admin, the scenarios being presented in the comments section are statistically improbable to what will actually occur on campus. So they're going to somehow guarantee that all bus riders have a locker in the building nearest the bus lane? Well, they've already failed at that. No. Yep, me, Trish, Nathan, and Kennedy so far. Your lockers are in furthest building from the bus lane. Do I even dare ask where your last classes are located? Well, the 4 of us are in the 4 of the 5 buildings that do not contain our locker. This is crazy. I'm calling the school. Actually, Mom, I think if you call preemptively, they're not going to do anything about it. I think we're going to have to wait until this becomes a real problem. It will be a real problem if you miss your bus, honey. I'm at work 45 minutes away. I can't get to you. McKenna's mom actually has some flexibility with her job right now, so I guess she's already volunteered to be like the person to come pick up any of us if we happen to get left behind by the bus until this gets resolved. Well, that'll happen pretty freaking quick with how many kids are going to be getting excessive tardies because they're late everywhere every day, and how many kids get left behind by the bus. Well, we can hope, but I guess we have to just wait and see what happens. Yeah, just keep your phone on you, please. On me and charged like you taught me. I will. Alright, everybody, we have about 3 minutes left if you guys want to start gathering up your stuff. Sphinx, can I please leave early? We can't let anybody go before dismissal. Okay, but did you see the new student requirements this year? I know you're not allowed to carry your backpack. And they're not giving us any extra time to get to our lockers. I have to get all the way to the arts building and back to the bus lane before they leave. What? Please, can I go? Oh my god, it's only 2 minutes early. You can't even make it with that time, but go. Good luck. Oh my god. Oh, god, there's no freaking way. I've got 1 minute. Oh. Are the buses late? Nope.
This is how many people got left behind. Oh my god.